Hello, friends, and welcome to the world of Petrolith, a land the gods have forsaken and abandoned. Escape from Port Lomax.
Oh, it's gonna look bad.
My good name is a college graduate besmirchlessly. Though I also don't want to hang, so...
They take all of our stuff?
They definitely took all of your stuff.
Well, presumably. Well, I have something resembling an escape plan.
He goes, "Oi, you got a guest coming, it's your lawyer."
Well, we're very presentable.
And then he
My,
turns
they do
around
work fast around here, don't they?
Yeah. He turns around and walks away. It's amazing how fast you can do things when you don't bother doing them correctly. So do you guys want to wait and meet with your council, or do you want to try? You can try heating metal or using acid breath. I believe both of those are saves, correct? It's not an attack roll. They just have to save against it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it would be decently easy to hit the lock.
So it's actually not a save. It's just it to cause damage. If anybody comes in physical contact with the heated metal, it causes damage.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying like maybe a strength check on being able to kick open the lock.
It would be basically you would be looking at doing enough damage to lower the hit points of the prison bars enough to lower the DC of the strength check it's going to take to kick it down.
Yes.
Are we all in separate cells?
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah, so you would basically...
Well, let's hear what the lawyer has to say.
Okay, so you pass the time, I don't know, chit-chatting, making up secret handshakes, whatever you would like to do. And a few hours goes by, and this gnome walks in to the prison, and he looks like imagine somebody had really nice, expensive clothes, and then got hit by a car, and then couldn't figure out how to put them back on correctly. Like, it's just, you can tell they were very nice when he got them, but his clothes are like disheveled, and like, you know, his shirt is half tucked in, his tie is kind of crooked, and his hair is just like almost like a troll doll, just crazy. And you see him, you know, come in the door, walk down the catwalk, because the front door opens directly to the catwalk, and then speaks with a guard for a little bit, and the guard points towards you guys, and you see him turn and just big old grin, big wave, and he comes walking towards you. And when he gets to the edge of your cells, he goes, "Hey guys, how you doing? Saw you guys got in a lot of trouble. I saw the charges. You attacked town guard? This is a bad idea."
I would like to submit that I was not there for the actual attacks on the town guards. In fact, I demand to be released immediately. Yes.
Well, unfortunately, that's not really how it works. You guys were charged, so you have to go to trial.
Right.
I don't remember attacking any town guards.
Listen.
Well, you're all traveling in the same group, and some of you attack town guards, and as it says in the Veridia Convention of War Crimes, group punishment is A-OK.
And you
Mongo
happily
regretting
work
decision.
within this legal framework. Never mind.
Hmm?
Right. Listen, how is the evidence against this, just in your professional opinion?
Oh man, they have eyewitnesses. I think that's really it. They have eyewitnesses, but like they have really good eyes.
Is that what they have? Yes. And it's usually in these cases of the word of the town guard against plaintiffs such as ourselves. You found that whatever legal mechanism judges these things, a magistrate or a jury or whatever you have here, is usually the town guard's word is more or less taken as book truth, as it were.
Yeah, like, you know, they're town guards, so obviously they're trustworthy. So the judge is gonna believe what they have to say.
So, is there rather any way that you see us being able to, in fact, subvert this particular legal mechanism in our favor, or?
Well, I mean, the way I see it, you have a couple options. You could, how do you say it? Throw yourself at the mercy of the court. So you could just be like, yeah, we did it. We're sorry. Please don't kill us. Or you could try to deny it. Maybe come up with evidence of somebody else doing these things. But you know,
do you
that one's kind of hard.
Well, rather, I believe we are, in fact, at the moment.
Do we know if we'll be able to question any of the witnesses, or will we be the only ones responding?
Oh no, I you know, we get to ask questions of the eyewitnesses.
Right. Well, what do you think? Do you think we can question the guards until they trip themselves up on their own story, or at least if we get out into the open in court, we might have a good chance of being able to run off?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Better than here. You would if you know what's good for you. Now this.
Mongo think we're screwed.
Yeah. Well, I don't like it either.
That no guards were killed. Do we think that some of the punishments might be on the more lenient end? What charges are we looking at?
Oh, what punishments? No, the guards. Some of the guards were killed.
This is multiple.
Oh yeah, you got the guards that up in North Point that somehow they like drowned almost. I think they survived, but they're accusing you of something about the River Wayside. Okay, so the attack in North Point, where you guys got the whole town guard chasing after you as you jumped into a magical boat and ran away. Well, sailed away.
Oh yeah.
And then also the group of town guard that were on their way to Beggar's Hamlet, that were all unalived.
Shit, are we actually guilty of this? This isn't like we're not being framed or nothing.
Nope, we're guilty of it.
Oh, well, hold on. Don't maybe say that out loud. I don't, you don't have a law degree like I do, but saying things out loud like that is not good.
Mongo not smart.
Ah.
I mean, neither.
Mongo can lie, but Mongo not smart.
Well, don't lie, because you're gonna be under oath. Like, if they think you're lying, they'll bring in a cleric to make sure you don't.
So what if we can get a key witness to perjure themselves?
I mean, if you could break the trust that the court has with in the town guard, then maybe you could try to leverage that, but it really depends on which one and how much testimony they have.
So basically, we have to prove corruption in the city guard in order to maybe not die.
Yeah.
Mongo think we're screwed.
Wait, weren't you just bragging about having uncovered some kind of arcane secret to making people tell the truth?
Yes, it's called the Zone of No Lies.
Right. That sounded reasonably arcane. Yes. Can we use that? Is there some sort of law against using a truth spell on the witnesses, on the witness stand? Surely the magistrate can't argue with that. They should, after all, be after the truth.
Oh, if the court thinks that they're lying, then they can do the no lie thing, but they're not going to let you cast spells in the courtroom. This is bad.
Is there any way that we can request
Eric.
a zone of truth spell? Wait a minute. Can't we call ourselves as witnesses and then demand a truth spell? If they've got this capability, then shouldn't we just do that?
Yeah, I mean, that was probably, they would, they're not going to turn it down. It's not that expensive of a spell.
Well, let's just do that then. If they have this capacity and if they trust the ethereal forces behind this particular magical contraption, then we should just demand a truth spell and then just wander into it and tell them, there's a horrible cult and they were after us and everything.
I mean, if that's
and
how
then
if you think that
anybody wants to countermand.
If
the court trusts the veracity of the truth, yes. Well, we haven't done anything wrong. We're on the heels of a cult of murderers that have been running rampant around the countryside, corrupting the government and just killing people and summoning horrible demons.
Take care of them.
Yes, we were also hired to go after them by a very prestigious university at which I happen to be a graduate. And we have several character witnesses that probably can't get here in time, but that's fine. If they trust the veracity of a truth spell, then we should be golden. And if the gods want to whine about, how we're not in a death cult, and he's just some weird little goblin that's trying to... he's crazy or whatever, we'll just have them go inside the truth spell, and they can either shut up or, admit in front of the court that they're a bunch of filthy cultists. Great. No, they've got a truth spell. Let's just go for it. And if they screw us out of that somehow, or the judge is a crook, we'll throw a bunch of sneezy dust at them and then cut some throats and run away.
Again, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear the last part of that.
Right. Well, how about you hear this, Bot? You arrange the truth spell thing and help us get out of this little legal pickle, and we've got like a crazy fuck ton of money.
Oh, okay. Usually is pro bono, but I like money.
I'm sorry, what?
No, absolutely, no. You're doing good work here, working for the downtrodden and the victims of the legal system, and so forth. But we would definitely arrange a handsome tip for a very good lawyer. If yes, I like this plan much better. We could, yes. If the legal system has a mechanism for utilizing a truth spell, then we should be
We have
fine.
nothing to hide.
I don't.
Other than
We really don't. I mean,
murdering
you know,
that group of town guards in the River Wayside.
We had every reason to
we-
believe
I
that they
mean-
were working with the cult.
yeah. And I wasn't there.
I don't think that they were working with the cult. I think they were just going to clear out Beggar's Hamlet.
They
No,
Yes.
we wouldn't just murder a group of people. That's ridiculous.
we were protecting a group of people.
I can't stress enough that I was working on my alchemical formulas while this was happening. So, if
No, you
if you
weren't.
all, in fact, murdered, I was not there for any assault on any of these town guards, justified or not.
Group guilt or group innocence should go both ways.
Listen, I'm sure you did what you thought was the best thing to do at the time. But if you did, in fact, murder a whole bunch of town guards that you did not explicitly believe were a part of a death cult, which we again had been paid to investigate and curtail, then maybe we should just run the fuck away.
Zach,
Can't stress enough my strategy here. What?
you were there for the North Point thing, weren't you?
No, I was missing for a week when you were. I don't recall assaulting any guards.
They were dwarves. They were the first dwarves I killed.
They were, yes, correct. That would have been like your first or second session, Emily.
Yeah.
Which I think was the one that Zach was absent for. But then, on the way from the academy towards the Emerald Cliffs, when you guys stopped at Beggar's
Oh, those guys! Yeah, well,
Yes.
they're not asking us. Are they asking us about those guys?
Yes.
Yeah, it's part of our charges.
Oh,
They know everything.
right. No. Okay, absolutely. Yes, you toddle on and tell the court that we are totally and utterly prepared for a solid legal defense defending our innocence. We have to get out of here right now.
Okay, I'll go let them know. And
We will, in case something happens to us before our date in court tomorrow, you have been very useful, and we appreciate all of your efforts. And yes, should we not be able to, in good faith, pay you a sum that we promised upon our proven innocence and release, we'll send you a little something. You've been great. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And he
Right.
toddles off back up the stairs and like tries to shake one of the guard's hands, and the guard just like shakes his head no. Like, I'm not your friend, dude.
Right. I totally forgot about those guards we killed because they were trying to kill the homeless people. Rat. How did they know about that? We covered our tracks very well.
Maybe the
Pretty sure we
homeless
melted
guy
those
told
people
them.
down. No, he wouldn't have done that. We did him a solid.
Also, you get the idea that with the ranking of the homeless people, the unhoused, it wouldn't have mattered if they had snitched on you because nobody would have believed them.
Right. So something else is at work here. They must have some kind of supernatural means of spying on us or something, right? There's no way they could possibly know about that. Dreadful. Anyway, let's get out of here. We totally did that.
Yeah, I don't think we can argue our way out of that one.
So I guess the question
Yes, well,
is, do we try to break out of ourselves, or do we wait for them to open the doors for the trial